Hey everyone, so I know in the past weeks that I have not been uploading YouTube videos because I don't know what to do for YouTube videos anymore. So I don't know. I kind of ran out of ideas, and now we're here breaking Xbox buttons. Yeah, I've kind of changed in the past 2 weeks since I made my last video. Instead of liking PlayStation, I like Xbox now. So, because Xbox has Halo. I can't argue with that. Anyway, not messing around. So these are the tiers. Very useful. I don't know. Then there, which means this is the button that you might use sometimes. And then who is using this? That's a button that no one would ever use. Well, first off, let's start with the Xbox button. This button is iconic, and on my Xbox controller specifically, it doesn't even look like this. It's just black, which is boring. But this is good. This is really useful. Like if you want to just play a different game, like if you're just doing some random stuff in Goat Simulator, you can go to the menu, open games and apps, and then just play a different game. Yeah, this is definitely deserving and very useful. This one it's very low quality, but this is supposed to be the two square buttons. Now, who would absolutely be using this? Like the only thing I see that's useful with this button is if you have to open some menu or in the Xbox version of Roblox, it makes it so you can navigate the UI. But besides that, this is just useless. So I'm gonna put it in there because sometimes you'd use it, but other times you're just not using it, most of the time. This is the three lines button. Now this button is a pretty useful button. It opens the main. Well, most of the time it opens the main menu for the game. So if you want to go into your settings or something, you just press this button and then go to settings or something if it's there, and then boom, you can change your settings. I find this pretty useful, but actually, yeah, but this is very useful. Well, sometimes actually. Okay, this is the X button. Now, this is one of the main four interface buttons right here with A, B, and Y around it. And this is kind of a pretty ideal button. In some games, in some fighting games, it just does a random attack. In Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham Knight, you can use this button to attack stuff. It's one of the main attacking buttons. Even though I've never played Arkham Knight before. But yeah, this one, it's useful sometimes. It really depends on the game you're playing. So yeah, I'll just put this in I don't know. Then we have the Y button. This is the same tier as the X button. It's basically the X button, but slightly less useful. Okay, now this is the B button. Normally this is typically used as a back button. Get out of something or something. If you're in the settings of a game, you just press B and boom, out of the menu. Or you just press the menu button again or something. Like I said, this just depends on the game you're using, but I consider it useful. This is the A button. Now, this is very useful. In most games, this is used as a jump button or maybe an attack button or something. But yeah, this is very useful, especially this is normally used as jumping. So yeah, what's a game without jumping? Well, Skylanders, of course. Okay, now this is supposed to be the left analog stick, and now really this one just like X and Y really depends on the game you're playing. So sometimes it just does something. In some games, or in most games, it just moves your camera, or I forgot the whatever. Yeah, it moves your camera, and that's about it. I consider that very useful. This is supposed to be the right analog stick. I made this one wider so you can tell what image it is. But this is one is typically used as movement. And, well, just like the left analog stick, this is very useful. For movements, of course. This is supposed to be up on the D-pad? No. The amount of times this is used is like probably none. But like the only time this is useful is like in some cases it's like alternate place of movement. Or in like some other games it also just moves like some random stuff on the screen. I don't know who will be using this. So this is a then and there's one. Same with all the other D-pad buttons actually. Okay, now the left like button thing, whatever you call it. This button is, well, it's sometimes used if you're playing a game like Minecraft or Terraria. It's used to navigate all your items. So like if you're mining and there's a slime coming, you just use this button to swap to your sword and then kill it. Pretty okay button, and I will give it that. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty useful one. Same with the right one as well. This is the share button. Now, this one is actually on the Xbox Series controllers. So if you're that one person who still has an Xbox One like me, you don't see this. You don't typically see this on your controller. Like it's just like all it does is it's just a button that makes it so like you can press it to take a capture, or when you hold it, then it takes a video. But I don't know who would be willing to hold their button while trying to do something, so you can share like a video of someone like finding like a glitch or something. But this, I don't know who's using this, man. Like who's like using this? Unless you're like that one social media influencer. This one is the right trigger. This one, sometimes, in most games, this is actually used as attacking, like games like Minecraft or Terraria, or it headbutts stuff in Goat Simulator. I'm just naming a bunch of games I played, but still, this game or this button is just like all like some other buttons on this tier list. It really depends on the game you're playing. Like sometimes you can be playing a game that just doesn't use it at all. And yeah, but typically it's most used as an attacking button, so very useful. The left trigger is not really that much useful. I put it like, and I don't know how to explain why it's not that like important. Like, I'm pretty sure in like some games it just does like some random stuff, but I can't really name it what it does. And lastly, we have the button that it like connects like to other Xboxes. Now, for me, I have a wired controller, so this isn't on my Xbox controller. But if you have like a wireless controller, then you see this button. The only time you'll be using this is like if you go to a friend's house, bring an Xbox controller, and you want to hook it up to their Xbox. But that's only if they have like an Xbox like any Xbox One after the main Xbox One model. So, and you might as well just use like a cord and plug into the Xbox if they allow USB. So, yeah, I don't know who's using this, bro. And there you go. That is my tier list right there on the Xbox buttons. But yeah, anyway, that's my tier list. Like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and dislike if you hate the video. Alright, bye.